Bye. Wait, is the stream working? The YouTube stream. Oh no, it is working. The YouTube one is working. Why can I hear myself but not you guys? In the YouTube stream just now.
Hello, test? Oh my god, my mic wasn't working. My mic wasn't configured. I just spent a while just talking for no reason. Yikes. Imagine I went half the stream like that, oh boy.
Yeah, I checked in it.
Yeah. That's what you have you guys here for. I mean, not really more mainly, but then you know, you guys can help, which I'm grateful for. Otherwise, you know,
then can you say something?
Yes.
oh yeah, the theatre's finished.
Okay.
I love how I wasn't even trying for theatre. I still got 30%. Top 30%, so 30 to 40%. I wasn't even trying, you know, I'm just sure I'll be good. Theatre came in an unfortunate time this year. Or this time around. So yeah, we're back on the PTSD train. Hoping to finish it by this week actually. But you know, we'll see how.
You can hope.
さあ、我と共に戦ってくれ。
I have this stuff, I don't know what it's gonna do with it.
あら、失礼。新しい指揮官じゃない。怪しい顔してるから、不審者かと思ったわ。
I already have her, but you know, I could use another shotgun, but alright. Oh, a fairy. Nice. We are merged entities of our shared fate. We won't let you play favorites.
I prefer the one with the shield.
So the prototype fairies are basically like what? Bullets
Oh,
in
the-
Ezolin.
More or less. For fairies.
Yeah, alright, that's good. Because you know how hard is it to get a 2-star? Get a bloody like 2-star, 3-star Taunt Fairy. But say I don't have a Taunt Fairy. I mean a 5-star Taunt Fairy. But regardless,
これで見えた。やっぱり。まあ、悪くないね。そうです。
that's not up to them.
やりましたわ。
Oh yeah, why am I showing this?
なるほど。
I can't even put any more on it. Let's go, because you know we don't have time to waste. Yeah, I stopped exactly where I didn't even bother to move on. If this is correct, right? There should be 2 more after this, I think. No, 1 more, I think. I think it's 1 more. Is it 1 more? I have no idea. Anyways, asymmetric induction 1. And so we continue. The rearguard team has taken massive damage from the military's heavy bombardment. Wait, they're still not dead.
No.
Wounded dolls, get to cover and repair yourselves on the spot. Other dolls, provide cover fire. Incest, how are you? Mind yourself, don't. Yeah. Incest? CF05 shakes her head. Keep firing, don't stop moving. Vermin, why are you still here? Parts are falling off your body. Didn't I tell you to go repair yourself? Save it, leader. I know you're trying to trick me into resting so you can hold slacking off in battle over me as a leverage in the future. Hi, does anyone still have ammo? I'm out. Why do you make it sound like as if you're not gonna die? Here's the last box, take it. I'm out too. That's it then. Don't give up so soon, girls. Since we gave the commander our word, we have to fight to the very last moment.
Save one bullet for yourself.
Okay, then. The
I mean,
better...
actually, no, that's more for humans, actually.
Yeah, that's
in
more
this
for humans.
one, the dolls, save one grenade for yourselves.
The battle rearguard team fires the last of their ammunition. Everyone gather around. What is it, leader? Take this. The explosives I secretly brought along. You know how to use them, right? Of course. We just need to stick the detonator in, right?
Yeah, right.
Alright, go hide in the crater and wait for the enemy to come. Any last words? What? You mean I can take a paid vacation now? Got any rations? I want something spicy. I can't believe you're in the mood to joke around at a time like this. Looks like your tears are just a lie. Says you, even though your eyes are red. Is there a background noise happening? Okay, let's hold on. Aren't you also trembling yourself, leader? Well, that aside, I think I'll steal the commander's words. It has been an honor to fight by your side. As if that needed to be said. Shoot me the hot pot when we get back. The two of them run to a distant trench and the enemies soon catch up to them. You don't need to estimate the distance between themselves and the enemy, because right now they're close enough to hear the footsteps of the enemy's mechanical feet. A pair of explosions follow shortly afterward, and Webley sighs. Send him victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. God save the king.
British to the end.
So they all blew themselves up.
I guess. So I guess like in terms of like GFL, Britain finally has a king again.
I guess. But that aside, so the three of them just blew themselves up.
Technically, yeah. Suicide bombers, you know.
On the quarantine wall at an observation point. The rear guard has been overrun. Shall we detonate? All the doors are inside the base, Commander. Give the order. Do it. Blow the damn thing to hell. Received. The demolished base entrance is covered in a layer upon layer of rubble. It has been completely destroyed. Tell to hammer tight. What is your progress? I mean, I will ask you the rate, but then can you I guess we're trying to speed up the things up.
Tell to hammer tight. What is your progress? Over.
Okay then. I'll just read.
I kind of want to be funny, so.
Okay, go ahead.
Hematite we've broken through their defense line. The grave remnants have been destroyed the base entrance. We are searching for another entry. I can't. Futile death shows. Stupidity needs to be premeditated when I do this. Terror to quad sit rep.
But isn't Quads the team leader?
I guess a squad as a whole is
squads. That's why Jaeger's squad
Quads 1,
is called
Quads 2.
Terra.
Maybe command as a whole is Terra.
Yeah, could be. Either one, I'm going to
If
increase.
destroy the Shogun, the enemy can no longer get advanced. Requesting permission to halt the attack. We've taken excessive casualties. We'll enter the base through the bridge in the quarantine wall once we send our wounded to the rear. Permission denied. You're going to fucking die, I don't care. Enter the quarantine wall immediately. We must take control of the base as soon as possible. Shoot the wounded. We don't have medicine to spare. Understood. We're moving out now.
No step back. On the AR team's end.
Oh my gosh. Jaeger just put a commissar.
The enemy attack seems to have slowed. He's hurried back to the base and meet up with the commander.
But their armored units are still on the perimeter. Even if we rendezvous with them, we may end up getting wiped out together. Still, we can't stay here and wait to be killed.
That's right. Even if we are finished, we need to take a few of the bad guys down with us.
Yes, strap C4 to yourself like that.
Okay. Then the Lion. There are too many military armored units for us to handle. We are on the way back to the base. How are things with the commander?
Griffin has withdrawn to the interior of the base. They have blown up the southern entrance and the military is unable to fire on them for the time being. However, your position is extremely dangerous. The military's main forces are on their way to rendezvous with the armored units on your side.
I see them already.
You haven't been discovered yet. Avoid those military units and come to the north entrance. I'll meet you there.
The military will surely attack again once they link up. What can we do about them?
If you trust me, I do have a suggestion.
What do you suggest?
C4.
Okay.
First, you will have to reach my position. I have already marked a route for you. Once you reach me, I'll explain what to do next. Toss C4 at that moment.
Yes. Yokai.
Estimate yourself.
We will avoid the military and regroup you. M4 out.
Which M4? M4A1? HK M4?
Okay.
Launch a tactical nuke.
How tactical can a nuke be?
Very tactical.
What the heck is that? Thoroughfare? Abandoned Goliath. I just put down there, abandoned Goliath. Oh no.
Well, what do we have here? Seems like a supply point.
Fuck me.
What's this combat summary?
What's the point of... Yeah.
Just establish supply for 2 turns.
What's the point of the thoroughfare? The abandoned Goliath.
Block your pump.
To destroy
Blow up the thoroughfare.
Oh yeah, it's to destroy the thoroughfare. I mean, is that really the point? Even though I know enemies are gonna keep coming in.
Do you have to connect it to your HQ or do you just collect your heliport?
To the... What do you mean?
You must go to the supply line. Must go to HQ, right? You cannot just go to any heliport, right?
Can't remember. I think it's teleport as well. Can work.
Then why don't you just establish connection through the heliport?
It's about the same distance of 1, 2.
Yeah,
3,
but there's enemies
1,
in between
2.
you and the.
Oh no, this is worse.
There's enemies in between you and the command post, but you can just defend command post and link with heliport.
Okay, sure.
If you can link with heliport. If your link with heliport works.
Which means that I think the best position to take is here.
Just make sure you don't get surrounded.
I think I'll take point here.
よく見てください。
How many
ベテランの底力
echelons
見
are
せてあげ
available?
ます。
3. Is there any point in destroying the tower fair though?
I don't know. Unless Unless they throw a curveball, I'm not sure.
Oh, this one's the tower flank is easier to reach.
It's a one-way as well.
あなたたちがお相手ですね。
Oh.
ただじゃ済まさない。
Why is my auto
必
off?
ずリベンジします。
この時のためならどれだけの準備も惜しみません。
Why
No,
not?
you didn't really need your auto, did it?
But why is turning off?
Maybe from the previous gaming session?
Don't remember that.
Then wouldn't it be an advantage not to blow up the thing?
Not really. Force the enemies here to go all the way around.
Wait, you mean if you don't blow it up, the thing they can walk through?
I don't think they can walk through it, you know.
I don't know how it works, man.
A vault built temporarily to facilitate traffic on the battlefield doesn't seem too steady.
Oh, so you're supposed to blow it up. Yeah, then do it then.
Do I really need
Blow
the
it.
border though? I feel like I can hold the HQ just fine. Not HQ, the supply line just fine.
Wait until they toss some really big enemy our way and then completely destroy our echelons like Manticores.
You know what? YOLO. It's all about the YOLO. The YOLO.
You can drop another unit down for dummy.
Yeah. That was a very expensive dummy.
And then you can just enter. How many turns are you allowed? Or gold?
I mean for that's rank 7. That's perfectly fine.
No, in that case, teleport should be just fine, unless you have to connect to command post.
Yeah, if that,
あなたたちがお相手ですね。安らかに眠る。ただじゃ妹にお手本を見せてあげないと。見事な戦術式ですね。さすが指揮官です。
refreshing water. Okay,
Water tastes like water.
one more. You know what? Since you know I can, right? I have tons to spare.
So yeah, God's gonna blow it up.
I'm gonna blow this one up. I have to be on it to blow it up.
Rip. Well, enter no, I
That
guess.
doesn't matter, it's not over. Wait, supply not line not established? Is supply-
Yes, you have to connect to HQ then.
Mother.
迷
That
惑
was what
な
I
お
was
客
afraid
様
of,
は
to be honest.
歓迎しませんよ。雷と共に消えるがいい。
What? Do you see for a split second
ご
Thunder
主人
was
様のご要望は
doing a Michael Jackson?
Yes.
Dun, 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 dun.
あなたたちがお相手ですね。
Those doggos don't even get to put their shield up. They did
見
some.
事な戦術式ですね。
No, I guess I have to retry because it's no supply line established.
You still got time. Right?
So I do kinda do.
It's only turn 4, you still got time. If you can link up right now, you should be fine.
I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Fuck. No, wait, no, this is not a mistake. Just need to eliminate. I'll just eliminate it. Right now.
迷惑なお客様は歓迎しませんよ。これこそ、ここではもう私は必要とされていないのでしょうか。予想通りの結果だね。そうだ。戦利品を。
I think, okay. I think it should be fine. Let's pick it now. Ooh, I have even better idea.
Never mind, you do it.
見事な戦術式ですね。
I was like, oh, look, the doggos do it. No, never mind, he died.
So,
He just did.
right, that's the hardest thing as well.
我は決して逃げぬ。戦うことでしか解決できぬというのなら。
反応遅いわよ。
見たか。
Nothing
これが努力の
escapes
結果だ。
snipers.
Yes.
Everything shall die.
Sniper elite. There we go. One way
No,
to
you
do,
just need to hold for.
and one way to do is this. Always an arm detonation.
You probably should get your T-Dot off that. Platform. I mean, so you don't get stuck on the wrong side of the thing. And then it blow up.
Killer Queen. Dyson of
Can you go up?
Oh wait, no.
Killer Queen has
Oh.
already.
Wait,
Oh,
it's already touched it. Which Kabu.
Please careful.
What they do not show immediately afterwards. Enemy being blown up by C4.
Yes.
what did I say? They are going to blow them up with C4.
Optical isomer.
You were faster than I expected. That's the AR team for you.
The military units have linked up and they are preparing to attack this place. So what's your plan?
C4. More. Lots of it. Then.
Sorry to interrupt, M4, but I just detected some Naito and Senvis signals.
Oh, again.
Naito and Sangvis? So which side should I
shit.
fight? Or should I kill
Here
them
we
all?
go again. Don't fight any of them. We run away like the French.
So that's your plan? Then the lion does not reply right away. Instead she leads M4 to the gate.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's the case. After this, I will need your neural cloud to be closely synchronized with my consciousness. I need you to devote 100% of your effort to supporting my operations, and you must not second guess my actions in any way.
That sounds sus.
Among us.
Right.
I mean, she does, like,
And behold, SF capture begins. Right there.
What's the sound? Door open. Damn, that's realistic. Then the lion cracks the code to the gate and the heavy hatch slowly opens. One M4 sees Nick's Naitos and SF units in the depths of the base, densely packed as far as the eye can see. Why aren't these enemies moving?
Ever, do you trust me?
Sus.
Not
Trust me,
sure, man.
M4.
You kind of sus.
I thought I answered the
And then
question
the-
already.
Then the lion was not the imposter.
Wait, trust me, M4.
No, what I mean is, do you truly trust me? Can you understand me and not fear me?
I don't know how to answer you.
That in and of itself is an answer.
That too is an answer itself.
M4 senses dandelion connecting to the statue like doors. The massive processing load makes her chest feel hot. Dandelion slowly walks towards the Naitos, and as she approaches them, the Naitos in the front begin to stir. The Sangvis units around the Naitos also open their eyes, and the darkness is lit up by these orbs of savage crimson.
Don't follow me.
The lion ignores the Naito's hostilities and continues walking with calm and unhurried steps, as though she were alone. I'm being dense.
Is this really going to be alright?
Is she going to wake those Naitos and SF? I don't know. I really don't know. One of the Naitos raised her arm, and the Assangui's door next to her fires a shot at Dandelion. The round impacts near Dandelion's feet. Their threatening intentions are plain to see.
Don't be scared. I'm here to bring you home.
Dandelion spreads her arms and walks towards the Naitos.
That's not
The
me.
lead Naito's arms shudder. I'm trying to comprehend what's going on.
Oh,
The
okay.
lead Naito's arms shudder, but she still gives her next command. The Assangui's doors around her raise their weapons in unison. Dandelion! Stay back! That's you. Sorry, in the moment. Sorry, in the heat of a moment, you know.
Yeah, no.
Dandelion approaches the Naitos once again, and the SF forces around them begin to tremble.
They have been imprisoned here all this time. And just when their only hope of escape appeared, they were once again locked up.
This does not sound like old gas at all. What do you mean?
Your
Wi-Fi got
former
turned
teammates
off.
caused
Okay,
this.
no.
Sorry, what did you say
M16 unplugged the Wi-Fi router.
then?
We just reconnected the Wi-Fi.
You mean M16? I mean, who else? M4? What?
Not GFL.
Dandelion gathers and lead Naito in her embrace. The Naito hesitates, then reaches out her arms and returns the embrace. The two black-clad girls hug each other tightly, like a shadow blending into the night. The Naitos and Sangui's forces behind them collapse in unison, but after a brief moment, they stand up again and start walking towards the main gate. What? Okay.
Then
It's fine, I can sense that they are no longer hostile. The Naitos lead the SF doors past the AR team, who stare at them with silent bewilderment, and walked outside the gate.
let's go. They will buy us time.
Did you consume their neural clouds?
No.
I simply joined with them, become one with them.
So rather than eating it like a person, she ate
Whether
it
they are
like
Griffins,
amoeba.
backups, or these poor pitiful Naitos, I simply give them the right to live on.
So is Oges taking pity on the Naitos now?
Yeah, I guess. Wait, does that mean that we get Naitos? Yay.
Do you know Paradox capture was a thing? I just forgot.
No, like, because I think of it, we have Naitos, like, extra Naitos that just in Dandelion already, so can't we just get
True, yeah.
that the same time as the SF capture?
Live on.
Coalescence is not necessarily a mistake. Ego and acceptance are not entirely opposed to each other. Okay, it's this name again. I don't know how to pronounce this name.
The change you can
Yeah.
bring will be far greater than what I can do. And when the time comes, I hope you will not refuse. Lun Asia.
Okay. Let us hurry and meet with the commander. These doors will not last long. We need to get to the base as soon as possible to prepare.
Yeah, let's move out ASAP. Let's
So SF capture. Do I have to clear this in order to get SF capture
who
on?
knows? The team starts making their way into the base, and just before she enters the building, M4 looks back at the Naitos. The sun illuminates the sleeves of their black dresses, casting a gentle radiance on them. Although the Naitos have always been their enemies, for some reason she is suddenly overcome by sympathy and a sense of nostalgia at the sight of these girls, because after all, they are her.
Same model. More or less.
However,
Same source.
there is no turning back now. M4 looks away. She knows that these girls in black will soon drown in rain.
So wait, the Nitos are actually M4.
Like derived from the same source.
So that's chapter 3, Polarized.
They look like clones of
Lunasia. Lunasia. They're based off of Lunasia.
Oh,
Is that an
okay.
EX stage for this one?
And M4 is the closest copy to Lunasia.
Oh wow, chapter 3 no EX. Chapter 2 has an EX. Yeah. Vacuum tube. I'm gonna check out, take a look again. What's this? Just, just take a pic. Ah, right, okay, yeah, I remember.
What is this? Is it just survive? 42,000 ice homer. Is that Stratlets with gardeners and a patroller?
Yep.
What the hell is wrong with people? Who is the developer of this game? What's wrong with their brain?
Erlans. With 45 Stratlets.
What the hell? Yeah, you definitely need HOC for this, right?
Gunners and Doppel Sortners.
Do you even get HOCs?
You do.
You do.
Maybe had a point. That's normal. It's like Gunners and Gunners and Stratlets. Isomers? And just Isomers.
45 and their combat power is so high.
40. Gladiators.
Then again, the
Gladiators and
isometric
Roderos. Gladiators, Roderos, and Gunners. Gunners and Roderos. Gunners and Stratlets. That's a very high one.
Erlan Gladiator.
Oh yeah! That piece of...
Yeah, the thing can seem like it can die in a fire.
Oh, there's another patroller here.
Why does he that?
Slightly better. Set up slightly better.
They're all the same other than that.
Yeah. Alright, let's get out there. It hurts my eyes. Should I also stream my EA?
Just saying, right? What do you... If that hurts your eyes, what do you think about ranking?
I don't know.
They gave you a patroller last time. What do you think they will
Oh
give
yeah,
you this
now I'll
time?
be able to do the patroller if I was last time. Fuck.
Yeah, what do you think they will give you this time?
No idea. Chapter 4. Chapter 4 crystal recasting. Milling 1. Any last words, traitor? Oh, this is back in
Back to the flashback.
the butterfly incident. Just a little more. What's this? Still putting up a fight? I wonder which of us is the real traitor. Are those your parting
Ironic.
words? Farewell, UMP45. Now, inside the base on the second underground level. Oh, they're just gonna give. UMP45 is advancing cautiously when she suddenly loses her balance and has to steady herself against a nearby wall. The other doors in her team immediately stop in place and go to high alert. Damn it, they detected me. The hacking attempts are getting stronger. But why do they simply acquire access authorizations over my neural cloud? Why do they keep trying to read my memories of the operation instead? Daniel.
I think-
Spotify, are you alright?
I'm fine.
It doesn't look fine at all.
Why does it feel like you keep breaking down today?
Windows need to update Windows.
Oh. Windows update 4.4
Dun
now.
dun 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 dun.
Shut your face. Keep an eye on the audio.
Yeah, alright.
The motor control is deteriorating.
Too much RAM
It's like
taking.
the hacking
What do you say?
started up again.
Too much
Am I right?
RAM being used.
Too much RAM being used.
Too many tabs in Google Chrome open.
Damn it.
You need to clear cookies.
It never stopped.
And it won't stop coming, and it won't stop coming. Vegeta. Wait. Then we have to help you now.
No need for that. Attacks like these can't break through my firewalls. The opposition is sustaining the force connection in a very strange way.
Then will you be alright? Or will you be all left? Try to shut down your interface ports like we did earlier.
You know, I slapped my microphone. No, I'm using the enemy's hacking attempts to backtrace their location. I've already found a backdoor into them. They'll probably realize this because they're intensifying their attacks on me.
Wait a minute, if they have discovered your ability to counter hack them, can't they just break the connection?
Shatter connection.
Yes.
That's what's so intriguing. It would seem they are just as reluctant to disconnect as I am.
How'd you figure?
It's simple. Both of us are trying to find something in each other's neural clouds. Still, this is a chance for us. The opposition is located in the direction where we are headed. If I successfully hack them, I might be able to gain some important information. The fact is, we know nothing about what's ahead of us, and that's dangerous.
In that case, let me share some of the processing load. 2 computers is better than 1.
There's a chance that the signal source is contaminated. There might be a virus.
Then I will wear a mask.
Not the time
Yes.
for this kind of nonsense. Since when have we done anything that wasn't dangerous? 9, hurry and plug yourself in. Try and take them down in one shot.
Okay, that's
Okay.
you.
45, I'm coming in.
The fuck? What will I do with you? You have to disconnect immediately.
Pull out immediately.
If any virus comes after you.
Leave it to me, 45. You know when the time
Willing to. Oh, look at the power is surged. Oh, M82 drops here as well.
It's getting a bit late for me already. I'm starting to get tired.
Okay.
Doesn't look that. What is that?
Capture these 3 heliports. Retreat.
I'm gonna have to run.
Alright, no worries.
Yeah,
Flush out
okay.
enemies.
Move resistor component B to regular helipad near command post.
Resistor component A to heavy heliport near command post. Resistor component B to regular helipad near command post. Regular. Resistor component C to sealed heavy helipad near command post. Okay.
Yes.
Excuse me, what? So C goes here,
You think one of
A
them
goes here, and B goes here. Okay.
They're all in the wrong place.
Yeah, that's the whole point. I'm gonna just bring out my strongest echelons.
It's like a good idea.
行くぞ。己が手で運命の引き金を引くのだ。
Which one will be the hardest to get to? This side is low threat, this one's high threat. Oh wait, I can control them.
Yeah, but too much controlling and they will die.
Yeah.
You must be careful, and don't forget, if you control them, yes, they will move, but if they move the wrong direction, there's no
It's just
point.
UMP-45. That means I have...
Yeah, I don't think
I
the
need to-
UMP-45s can actually handle those guys.
Is this just Stretlets? Okay, this is just Stretlets, it's fine.
But A is not supposed to go there, right?
But
It is
it will go and
right?
eliminate this one,
Which is fine, to be honest. But you can use the command, what's that called? The command post as a hub to transfer between the 3 of them.
Oh, there you go.
How many echelons required?
Oh my god, I have to juggle them. I just
You have
realized
to juggle.
Fuck, because they're not hostages.
今度はどんな化け物かな。
No,
邪
you
魔
cannot
を
see
し
them.
ないで。私は 真実を見つけ出す。
That's not very good. On the bright side, they don't
Well,
feel like we get
UMP45
hit.
has shit ton of evasion.
They haven't got hit once.
こういう結末は好きよ。でも
They didn't get hit once.
Yeah,
Do you think they can't be hit? No, I'm assuming they can die.
that they can die. But UMP45 has a shit ton of evasion, especially that's the mod 2 version.
Oh boy, that's not good.
Is that rollable or is that Shredless? Shredless.
今度はどんな化け物かな。ごめん、痛かった。まだ死んで
They
ないの。
even has a slow enemy and reduce
That's her
accuracy on enemy. Oh yeah, they can definitely die.
Yeah, Casey Honda Doppler shot, no.
こういう結末は好きよ。
By herself,
でも
you wish.
She sounds very tired. I've never heard UMP45's mod 3, but she sounds very tired.
I mean, you've seen her, she looks like she's been through a lot of shit.
She has.
Yeah, exactly. You can tell why that she's tired or not.
Okay. Do I need to keep them there? That's the worst thing. That's the thing. So,
Wait, read it again.
B is the normal heliport. B is the normal heliport. C is the close one. And A is the heavy heliport up there.
You have to fight the isomers. I mean not fight the isomers, but you have to trade places with A now. And you have to trade places with A, that's for sure, or else she's going to go after the isomer. And I don't think she's going to survive the isomer, to say the least.
This one I have to definitely take out.
UMP45
UMP45 will not be able to handle it.
will not be able to handle which one?
The isomer. No, not isomer, the roller rolls.
She cannot handle the isomer.
Capture HQ.
No, I don't think there's a HQ to capture.
That means I'm assuming you prioritize it. Hopefully that means that.
No, better than moving and on elimination. It definitely will go for the isomer if that's the case. I would suggest switching place with A.
我は決して逃げぬ。
Is that?
戦うことでしか解決できぬというのなら
Maybe a force view.
私に負けるのは全然恥ずかしくなくってよ。敗北からの巻き
But
返
is
し、
that barely damage?
さすが指揮官です。
Not really.
No. But it still hurt. Usually your handguns don't take damage now.
Fighting Paradox after all. Let's take out the roller roll.
I think you have to get there before the
3回して迎撃
Oh, bollocks.
Doppler shot moves. H.
Alright, both jump in the middle. Same time. Nice. Good job.
自分のことを信じてあげて。運命は私たちの手の中にある。
私の狩りに失敗の2文字はない
Oh, that one drops star. Oh, this thing's just so terrible to grind. Can I deploy? How many can I deploy? Infinite! That's what I like to see.
You can just shuffle between them there, I guess. I'm assuming you're supposed to leave them there before the
B is the
Doppler
regular
will get
heliport,
to you.
so I'm gonna put it like this. They should move down.
They are on eliminate. I don't know.
I mean,
where
where
they-
you,
I mean, the only way
where
you
can she
kill
move
her.
if you want to eliminate someone?
That's it though. If you are going to leave her there for move, how are you going to move A?
No worries, I have methods.
今度はどんな化け物かな。邪魔をしないで。私は真実を見つけ出す。
Oh yeah, people can outright ignore incoming fire from multiple enemies.
Yep.
and
こういう
steal
結末
someone.
は好きよ。でもこのまま終わったりは。
Usually, if it's one of my girls, I'm pretty sure they would have been shredded. Then again, I'm the kind of guy that uses.
Oh
MG
god,
like
didn't
that.
move at all. So capture doesn't work.
Yeah, I kind of thought that would be the
Thought it would
case.
go for the, you know.
Well, at least
今
it
度は
didn't go
どんな
further
化け
from
物
the
か
place.
な。
I don't know whether she can
邪
handle
魔を
this.
しないで。
Ah, she can handle it. She can
私
handle
は
it.
真実を見つ
He
け
has
出す。
enough damage.
But mine targeting
Targeting
the
the wrong
closest one, my friend. Okay.
Oh, good thing there wasn't a lot of ice almost. Huh?
ごめん、痛かっ
Lots of
た？
news.
まだ死んでないの。こういう結末は好きよ。
Oh, not CC theater.
CC.
Let's not have a theater in. Let's not have CC in this game, shall we?
Theater is
3
just
回して
CC.
迎撃。
Well, not quite. You don't make life harder for yourself.
Let's see. What does it do?
いい考えがあるわ。
今あなたたちが祈れる
何を見
相手
逃したの？
私しかいませんよ。
The green color.
これこそ
That's Calico's thing.
No enemy in there lose some stuff.
Yeah. Stuff.
Okay.
Doppler shot them right now. Now, eliminate means she'll go towards the enemies over here. Hopefully not up. I mean, if she goes up there, I don't know.
You go up there.
Maybe I should move the echelon to go and switch
We
with her.
need to end in this turn or there will be problems.
B's supposed to go up there, I think.
I think it's supposed to get 4 turns, right? And kill 5. Is it 4 turns? Or is it 5 turns kill 4 enemies?
I don't know. Let me get rid of this one. Some inconvenience.
あなたたちがお相手ですね。悪行はこれでおしまいです。妹にお手本を見せてあげないと。
Okay, one more. Oh god, my rifle's in the middle.
Yeah,
Forgot about
which
that.
was
この時のためならどれだけの
pretty
準備も惜
scary
しみませ
because
ん。
I was like, I assumed that that was your plan, but
I forgot that my rifle was in the middle.
I thought that was a plan, to be honest.
Okay, you know what? To make sure that this person definitely goes down, you need to go.
Yeah, here comes the first battle solo of the day.
3回して迎撃。
No, big call. It's gonna keep targeting the
Right
top
side, it
of
doesn't have max.
But unfortunately, he has some force shields.
私の方が早い。自分のことを信じ
It's
てあげ
alright,
て。
that one will be fine. Because they will kill it too fast.
運命は
This is fun to do it alone.
私たちの手の中にある。
これこそ
If it's me, I think I
The
will.
4 much harder one, so this is like nothing. Okay, let's see. Yeah, you can stay, I guess. But then they won't move because the only enemy is here. You need to be on B is the oh wait, yeah,
B is in the right
it's in the right
place.
place.
But that also means that A is being blocked from heading the right place.
But she still has one more to move. And that's nice. She will probably go there, I hope. You know, let's make sure she does.
The end turn, it should end everything.
Stand by, eliminate. Okay. Yep. Yep.
So there's 2 echelons in the right location. We're just missing one.
This is the last enemy on the map, I think.
我は決
Oh,
して
actually,
逃げぬ。
this- Okay.
戦うことですか。解決できぬというのなら。
その程度なのね。
覚悟の感じられない陣形だな。
That one didn't even have shields.
敗北からの巻き返し、さすが指揮官です。
Yeah. Okay. Oh no, do I have to play this puzzle?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do.
Oh god, I do.
Well, time to mix and match until you get it right.
Actually, no, it's only just this. 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 And this.
Then how do you go and get the... Okay. Make sure they're all in the right position before you end.
And make sure they are all on standby. I know there's no more enemies, like, you know.
They spawn some just to screw you over.
Even if they don't, you know, just in case. A. Heavy heliport. B. Normal heliport. C. Closed normal heliport. The end.
It wasn't that bad, no, it was good.
V.
同志、
Oh, hi.
お会いできて光栄です。私は軽いのが取り柄であります。
Mixing?
Cooking math.
Why mixing?
Cooking math.
Cooking math?
Yes.
What's
最高だわ。
Totally cooking math.
Oh, cooking
Recipe.
math. Okay, I see.
Yes, totally a recipe for cooking math.
次はど
Sounds
こを
about
変えよう。
right. Shit. Sorry, Nene, I need to be tired.
Why not space?
Space is not max.
I see.
Dummy link. Oh, there's more stuff. What stuff?
I think I'm going to go.
Alright. Good night, my
It's a
friend.
bit, yeah.
I'll hold the fort here. Hey, nice.
Alright, all the best with the upcoming stages and hope it won't be too bad.
Alright, see ya.
Right, see ya.
Right, so just why you see here? There you go. Just me now. So how many tokens do I have? Almost 100. I want a KSV's K skin, man. Come on. Okay, let's soldier on. But first, I collect this stuff. Okay, now I should have enough tokens. I'll do draws nowadays. Not today. Maybe when I will put the rest of my crates, maybe. Yay, more, I guess, resources, because I'm running out of food. If I run out of food, that's no good, because how my girl is gonna eat. Mixing. The link is broken. Looks like we can finally breathe easy. Did you steal the data from the enemy's neural cloud? Yeah, I did what you told me. But what? According to their most recent sensor logs, their location contains 10 odd Paraduas-like signals. No, I should say they are Naito-like signals. If there are enemies there, it means we got the right place. In all likelihood, they are the ones trapping NG in there. Wait a minute, 10 or more Naitos? From past experience, a single Naito controls several dozen Paradus units at a bare minimum. The neural cloud data we stole indicates that no other units are present. An optimistic way of interpreting this is that the Paradus forces have been wiped out, leaving only the Naitos behind. Even if only the Naitos are left, a single Naito is hard enough to fight as it is, let alone 10 or more of them. You are exactly right, which is why we need to find a route that takes us to NG as soon as possible. Are you sure? It's extremely likely that the Pharaohs has forces in reserve. We should wait for people that are suitable for head-on attacks to come by. For instance, the AR team. Our comms are jammed now. Would you be so kind as to run over and tell them? Did the hacking attempt just now fry your logic processors? You don't need to worry about my neural cloud. Now do as you're told. 416 looks over to UMP9, who shakes her head helplessly. Understood. Several minutes later, Squad 404 looks around, but their scouting attempts are fruitless. Currently, they are stuck in the front of a locked quarantine door. All the passages around us lead to dead ends. They are all cut off by quarantine doors. The map Dandelion gave us doesn't show any routes we can take to get the location of the signal jamming. It's no good for D5. I still can't contact D5, or rather, there are no signals here at all. The area where D5 is also swimming in EM interference. Did our previous attack scare someone? The only clue we have is a bus. What a hit it. If we don't interrupt the hacking, we'll need to replace your neural cloud, assuming you get the chance to do that. What now, 45? I guess there must be some kind of specialized jamming equipment in this facility, which means we can't do scans or send transmissions. I expect as much. If the isomers were shipped out from here, then this must be the lab of the bastard whom NG was talking about. That means we won't be getting in there easily. Things ought to get better if we can find the jamming equipment. Directional jamming, huh? Looks like D5 got trapped because they were on the mark. Well, I hope they haven't ended up as target practice. If it's a directional jammer, then the jamming device ought to be outside the jammed region. Otherwise, NG would have wrecked it herself. But where's the jammer? You got me there. We'll split up into two teams. One team will try and enter the lab area while the others look for the jamming device. Leaving aside the fact that none of us knows what the jammer we are searching for looks like, how do you intend to enter the lab area? Or are you going to turn into a ghost and pass through this quarantine door in front of us? Can we blast this door open if we use all our explosives? If this was a normal war, sure, but this is... 46 walks up and wraps her knuckles against the door. It produces a dull thunk. This is clearly a specialized blast door made from homogeneous steel. It's at least 500mm thick, so we might not be able to bring it down even if we had 2 or 3 times the amount of explosives we currently possess. That's not good. Maybe there's another route? This isn't a very big place. We have already checked all the routes which might lead inside. So there's nothing we can do? We should go back and help the commander. Judging from the explosion just now, things are probably going very badly out there. We have a mission of our own. We can't give it up so easily. Wait, what? We can't give up on it so easily. Since the area is marked on the map, this means there must be a passage which leads inside. 9 and I will try to find a passage. You and G11 should find and destroy the jammer. We perform both tasks at the same time. Huh. 460 puts her gun down by her feet. She leans against the unopenable door and just looks at UMP-45 with her arms folded in front of her chest. You have your orders. Didn't you hear me? If such a foolhardy plan can be considered an order, then no, I didn't hear it. I've already told you the best solution to the problem. The best solution? It was one thing when we had to take on risky but well-played missions to survive in the past. As long as you remain in the safety of the shadow, you were always able to think of a way to take out the enemy. I never liked your methods, but I had to admit that I admired your ability to deal with all kinds of situations. But look at you now. What are you asking us to do? I'm asking you to finish the mission, just like before. No, you're asking us to jump into the fire to face an enemy that we can't possibly handle head on. Don't forget, you're not like the AR team who can fight on through all kinds of punishment. You're meant to lurk in the darkness and quietly eliminate our enemy. And now, when we might end up facing 10 or more Naitos in a confined area, you want us to split into 2 teams? How is this like any of our previous missions? Does this sound like a decision you will make? Oh, what's this? Is our elite doll feeling skittish now? It feels wrong because I'm an elite doll. I can fight my way out of even the most intense battles with my high specs. But you're not like that. UMP9 isn't like that. G11 isn't like that. You're all modified civilian dolls. Or did hanging out with the AR team make you think you were invincible? I only just started wanting to stay on this team because so that I don't want to see you guys end up as piles of scrap just a few minutes later. 416. Why are you fighting at a time like this? Don't be scared, it'll be fine. So you are scared. If you're afraid, then you can go ahead and leave right now. Go join the AR team or help the commander. You and I both know you paid your debt, and you don't need to say it. So you're going in, no matter what? Angie's still in there, and I need to rescue her. That's my mission. No, you're not doing this to save Angie at all. If I'm not mistaken, you're doing this for the doll who went on that op with you. We all saw your neural cloud fragments earlier. The reason why you're helping Angie and Griffin is because of the doll from your past. The one who's truly a sister unit to you, not like 9. This isn't a good time to start reminiscing about the past, don't you think? Don't try to change the subject. I'm not going to answer you because what you're saying is utterly ridiculous. Then you better listen up. In the past, I didn't want to recall that incident because the only thing it held for me was shame. I was kicked out of my team because of you, and I had to endure the disgrace of joining in a half-assed team like this one because of you. I didn't want to be reminded of my shame in the least. All I wanted was an explanation from the doll who brought all this humiliation upon me, and to make the bitch who cast me down pay the price. So what are you trying to say, Miss Elite Doll? But after going through all sorts of things, I realized that her reason wasn't important anymore. Everything has changed, and what difference would it make if I knew what she did, why she did it? The past means nothing to me now. The only things that matter are the present and the future. No matter how hard you chase it, what's gone is gone. If you cherish the memories of the of the team you're in now, then you better think carefully before you act, the way you usually do. You're you, and I'm me. What difference does it make? We are both dolls who can't go back into the past anymore. Oh sorry, my mic was muted. What difference does it make? We are both dolls who can't go back to the past anymore. We are dolls who don't exist. Isn't that why we're caught for Squad 404? That's where you're wrong. We are not dolls who don't exist. We are dolls whose very existence has been erased. You were lucky enough to have avoided it. Lucky enough that you didn't have to go through it. But all the other dolls are dead. Those humans are dead. Everyone's dead. And only I survived. And all this is as though it never happened. As though those dolls had never existed in the first place. So what? Once you die, you don't come back, whether you're a human or a doll. But the people who are still alive need to keep living. Isn't that right? Why do living people have to go blindly to their deaths for the sake of the dead? Shut up! What the hell do you know? You never took part in that operation. You never know how it feels. My teammates, my friend, everyone who used to be by my side is dead. You're right, I'm not an elite doll. I was nothing more than an expendable item with shitty performance. Back then, she told me that even a doll had a reason to live on. So you, listen up. Reason? I don't give a damn about why it happened. There was no reason for them to have died there to begin with. What I'm doing is to make the one responsible for all this pay. From the moment I escaped alive to recruiting all of you for this team and helping Angie and Griffin, my objective has never changed, not in the slightest. UMP-45 pounced forcefully on the quarantine door next to 416's head. A dull sound echoes down the silent passageway. 416 just keeps staring at UMP-45, seemingly oblivious to the sound. So I don't care if there are 10 or 100 Nitos waiting for me. I'm still going in there, even if I have to do it alone and without my dummies. I admit that I don't know anything about what's in there, so I can't come up with a complete plan before making my move, like I always do. All I know is that if I don't keep moving forward, then everything I've done till now, up to now, might have been for nothing. I cannot tolerate the idea that the bastard behind all this might end up having the last laugh. Now I see why you're so easy gonna die. So what's your answer? Since you're in such a hurry to throw your life away, I have no reason to stop you. Glad you understand. The threat in there is much greater than outside. Have 9 go with G11 to find the jammer. I'll search for the way in with you. But you're an electronic warfare door. If you run into a Naito, you won't be able to put up a fight. So you might as well do what you're good at outside. But what if 945 gets hacked again? It'll be fine, 9. I knew she said it. It seems that this so-called elite door is as crazy as I am. In that case, wouldn't it be better for a pair of lunatics to stick together? Let's make haste. I don't want to interrupt you, but I think I hear something above us. Squad 444, silent. Nothing can be heard besides the rustling of the door's clothing and the distant hum of the power generator. I don't hear anything. Is this long neglected base haunted? Don't scare me. A knocking sound comes from the cellar, ceiling, and grows louder and louder. Then the lights suddenly go out. 4 immediately grows tense. Oof. Enemy attack incoming. Switch to night version mode. Mind the corners. Squad 4 warily scrutinizes their surroundings with weapons raised, but then the knocking stops. Just as everyone is about to relax, the sound of an explosion comes from overhead. Get down! A hole is blasted out of the ceiling, which is not too high, and just as G11 covers her head to protect herself from the fragments, a black shape swiftly darts out and drags her to the opening. Oh, something's got me! 416, help! Oh no, G11's being dragged into the ceiling. What the hell, I can't shoot! As the doors try to rescue G11, they suddenly find themselves completely paralyzed. This again. Is it an isomer, or is it M16 again? The paralysis doesn't last for long. The dolls regain control of their bodies a few seconds later. I can move. 9, quickly, leave me up. Okay. Hop. There's a ventilation duct here. Up here. Not good, I'm stuck. This gap is too small. Let me try. It's not working. I'm stuck too. Let me give it a go. Looks like I can fit in there. Yes. This is a reference to that I don't know what you call it. It's like because EMP45 is full. I'm not gonna finish my sentence. But if you are GFL fans and have observation, you can probably guess what I mean. Well, I'm not gonna finish my sentence. Still, that means they probably aren't very big either. B45 turns on her tactical flashlight and inspects the wire-filled duct. G11's wailing can be heard from some distance away. G11 hasn't been taken too far away since the signal hasn't vanished yet. Also, judging by the directions it's being dragged off to, this duct might take us to the jammed area. I'll pursue them through the duct. The two of you should split up and look for the jammer and the way in. You're going to look for G11 yourself, 45. What if there's an ambush in there? I'll widen the hole. Come down first. Save the explosives for what they're meant to do. If there really is an ambush, we'll be dead even if we all go in there. If anything happens, I should be able to figure a way out as long as I don't have no one else to worry about. Well, if you say so. I'll lift you up. And remember, come back with her. Oh damn. Preheating. The hell is this name? Is this like are these like baking stuff? You know, like what, meal? You know, if you have the meal, you have the grains, and then you meal them into flour and that kind of stuff. And then you get into mixing, you start the baking process. You mix the stuff in the bowl. And now you do it, now you have to preheat the oven. Delicious. This duck is way too cramped. I'll be dead for sure if there's really an ambush in there. Who would have thought that I'll be doing this again? I thought I'll never have to crawl through an air vent again for the rest of my life. Is there a light up ahead? 45 climbs out of the duct and lands lightly on the ground. It's the directional jamming. I can't sense anything after all. What the hell is this place? 45 finds herself in a spotless room. It is spacious and filled with suspension tanks. Is this a lab? As I thought, this must be where the isomers came from. It's surprisingly clean. I doubt there'll be other Paradox units around. Now then, where has G11 been taken to? Speaking of which, why did they capture an outsider? It would have been child's play to wipe us out back then. The lab is empty, and even the nitos that 45 was expecting are nowhere to be seen. The only sound in the room is that of the oxygen bubbling through the tanks. While she can't pick up any enemy signals on her scans, 45 can clearly feel a watchful gaze. She spots a small shadow standing by a big door and promptly points her gun in this direction. Who's there? Dade, come out right now. The shadow seems to be frightened of 45 because it immediately runs off into the distance. The tap-tap-tap of his footsteps echoes with unnatural clarity in the silence of the lab. 45 does not hesitate and gives chase right away. After she passes through the door, she finally spots the target. Several nitos that are roughly the size of G11 are dragging the latter further into the room. Two of them catch sight of 45 and are so startled they just drop G11 and take to their heels. But the lead nito plants herself in front of 45 with her tiny arms stretched out and glares angrily at 45. What? Brave, aren't we? Although she looks younger than most, the girl before her is most definitely a nito, both in looks and attire. 45 doesn't hesitate and prepares to pull the trigger. Don't shoot! A familiar voice comes from behind the nito. 45 freezes when she hears the voice. This is an opportunity and the miniature nito takes it. Stop! Not again. The moment 45 pauses, she immediately realizes that she has once again lost control of her own body. But what is more unsettling is how the hacking attempts are returning with renewed vigor. Damn it, why now? Preheating too. Impending boom. Boom, man. Alright. I'm gonna take a look at the stage. What time is it now? That is not pleasant. Not in the slightest. One nito. I don't want to do this. This looks cancerous. This looks cancerous as hell. What the fuck? Alert. It won't tell me. It doesn't want to tell me where, like how it's once it's alert range. Stratlets. Gunners and stratlets. Isomers and gunners. That's not good. Doppelsockner and stratlets. Roderos and stratlets. No. Is the nitro just by herself? Yep, she's by herself. How the fuck am I supposed to do this? This is like... oh my god. Okay. Control terminal A1, A2, A3, X4. AX? What's the heck's X4? How the hell am I supposed to... do I choose one route? Like there's three routes, one to the middle, one to the side, one to the side. Obviously, you know, the one through the middle is not gonna work. It's too easy. X1, X2, X3, X4. Gate X4, AX. What the heck is AX? AX, BX. Okay. Alright, so So if we want to get, I think it's fine, right? Is it? So AX, oh wait, AX is open here. Yeah, you open AX here. A1, A2, A3. And then we go straight. That is if, you know, you don't have to limit them. But guess what? Do I have to limit them? Oh no, never mind, I don't. Alright. I'll do this quite quickly. Not really quite quickly, but you know, quick enough.
行くぞ。己が手で運命の引き金を引くのだ。
Gonna capture this teleport. This will aid me. How many echelons can I deploy? Infinite echelons. That is not a good sign. My connection seems to be chugging a little bit. What? A surprise. Okay, alert run is just like that. You're on alert, is it? Ah, okay. This one will, the only one that will move is this one that's right in front of me. Yep. Doesn't stand a chance.
3回して迎撃。食らえ。
誰もこの悲劇からは逃れられません。これこそ。
Okay, so let's turn 1. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Gotcha. Now the question is, now let's just fight this first. Yeah, it does open. Okay.
3回して迎撃。食らえ。いい考えがあるわ。
誰もこの悲劇からは逃れられません。これこそ私の求め続けて。
Okay, so that one will open this, right? Yep, it's open. Well, let's just say off and not close. That's mildly infuriating. Oh, it's a bit like switch mode. Oh, we can open that as well. I'm gonna just try it. The heck? What? Wait, what? Okay. That opened 3 of them. Why? I am confused. I don't want to press off. Don't know what this does. Alright, Gunner Echelon. Oh dear. I hate fighting Gunners.
3回して迎撃。
Oh, fuck me. Hopefully the AR team, not AR team, the
私の
HGR.
方が早い。
Okay, the RS took off, took care
こ
of
の
them.
悲劇からは逃れられません。
Thank God. Gunners are pain.
これこそ 私の求め続けてきたもの。ありがとう。
Okay, let's see what this does. Open. Off, just off. Okay. That will leave with this one. We might as well move through it. Yeah, it should be fine.
3回して迎撃。
Oh shit, this is the gunner one. Crap.
私の方が早い。みんなもうひと踏ん張り。
Oh, thank God for
ミスも仕方ないか。私があなたたちを死に導いてあげます。これこそ私の
and
求め
oh
続けて
damn,
きたも
TW
の。
didn't do the most damage.
ありがとうございます。指揮官。
Alright,
こんな年寄りを
that's interesting. Oh yeah, I should probably turn on the air damage so I can see the stuff. Okay, open. Alright, we have a clear line, straight. That is, if no transgressions were to happen. Imagine like, imagine all the open gates just slammed closed right now. God. Why are we fighting the Naito anyways? Oh, because they're dragging G11. That's right. Alright. Naito time. Time to say night a night.
我は決して逃げぬ。
Good Naito.
戦うことですか。
Oh dear,
解
that's
決で
a
きる
lot
と
of
いうのなら狙い撃つ。
さよならセンスのないやつ。
But this is a Naito after all. Nice.
見たか。これが努力の結果だ。
Can I close? Would this be a Vicatoli? Vicatoli.
SV98
That's really
参
nice.
上しました。ご命
Oh
令を。
my god, 10 crates, what the fuck? Sintering. Is that even a word? I don't even know, man. What is words anymore? Anyways, right, yeah, I need to go. It's not really need to go. It's kind of late. I need to do work tomorrow. So I will probably have to end it here today. Even though we barely scratched the surface of this chapter. I'm trying my best to finish this by this week, and hopefully I do. Oh wait! Oh look, this is ranking. Labyrinthine defense. Is it just me or the fucking icons look very weird? It's like, okay. So ranking is irrelevant now, nice. So chapter 3 was all that it took for ranking. But I want to finish the main story. There's one more right here. Before I touch into ranking. Although I should touch ranking, but you know. It's
無事帰りました。私がいれば心配する必要ないわよ。
but like I want to dedicate one entire stream for just ranking itself. Basically the hardest part of, you know, every single major event. I'll be probably at it for a few hours. I will probably estimate. So yeah, with that, thank everyone who has come to join my stream today. Hopefully we can end this bumpy ride, this PTSD train, this PTSD goose stuff by the end of this week, and then I will finally touch on like the ranking. I don't know whether I want to do what's it called? I want to do what's the name of it called? Do EX stages. Yeah, I'm not so sure whether I want to do a stream just dedicated for EX stage clearing. Honestly, I think it'll be shit, but you know, if it's, you know, part of the experience, might as well, right? Yeah, and this Friday I will most like, I don't know, maybe somewhere around this week, but it's most likely going to be this Friday. I will be doing a Genshin stream for pulling for the new character that just been released today. Hopefully you guys will be there as well. I think honestly most of you people will probably be more interested in that. Generally I think most people will rather be interested in that than whatever I'm doing right now. But, and regardless, I thank you for coming and I hope to see you there as well. With that, thank you for coming. Wish everyone a great day, a great night. Have a good one. See ya.